Hey guys, welcome to stream. Let me get the link and then we can get started. The link is still troublesome, but I guess while I get that, I might as well do this. I wish I could trust my setup completely, but I can't. So I'll do it in here. And I might as well grab the clip of the link, I should say. Alright, so that's up already. And I got the link, luckily. So now I just need to share things out. Don't go dark. Alright. Now I just need to take care of this, so... Apparently I lost it. Okay, I lost the link, so I better go get it again. Okay. Copy it. There we go. Yeah, that was annoying. Some ways I wish it was easy to get both links, or at least be able to know them quite well, but oh well. So we copy that. Alright. And we do that. that here, 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 and here. 2 more places. And there. Alright. That one done. Let me bring up the game. And just to remind you all, this is a VN or visual novel that I'm going through, so if you don't like the reading, or it's mostly a book, then now is your chance to go. Not that anything's keeping you, but from leaving any time, it's just know that not everyone enjoys them, but I do. And here we are. I hope you all are doing well today. I am. The only thing that I have to complain about is just some stuff to deal with life. But I'd rather not. Okay. So we will load. Yes. And I think I will review the plot for those of us that are new.
「見つかった遺体の身元は地元の中学校南第三中学校に通う佐々木英介15歳。被害者の遺体の頭には笑顔が描かれた紙袋がかぶせられていた。その異様な様子が18年前に起きた未解決の連続少女殺人事件、さらには都市伝説エミオと酷似していた。君は鎌田警部から話を聞いた後、佐々木英介の遺体が発見されたポンプ場を改めて訪れた。新たな情報は得られなかったその場所は、人がたまたま通りかかるようなところなのだろうかという点に、君は引っかかりを覚えたようだ。
Okay, let's see if I can go through this. Alright. I was gonna say that if this is autoplay, then I'm not gonna read all of this, but that I can control it like this, I will go ahead and read it. Alright. So, the body is identified as Eisuke Sasaki, age 15. Eisuke is a student at the local middle school Minami Dice and junior high school. The victim's head was covered with a paper bag with a smiley face drawn on it. The bizarre appearance bears similarities to unsolved serial murders from 18 years ago, as well as the urban legend of the Smiling Man. After leaving Kamada's office, you visit the pump station where Eisuke Sasaki's body was found. You mull over whether it is the kind of place people just happen to pass by. I was hoping that this would be a lot more comprehensive right here, but apparently not. So if you guys feel like you're missing anything, go ahead and watch part 1. If you're over on Twitch and part 1's not available, which it should be at this time that I'm streaming, then it should be available over on YouTube. Since I am simulcasting this to both Twitch and YouTube. Alright. I had to look this up last time, not while I was on streaming, but there seems to be something else that I can do that I tried. Detective Kuze.
Kami, そろそろ行くよ。
Kami, we've got to go. Okay, let's try and engage her. Not sure I'm brave enough right now. See, sorry, I'm getting called away. Okay. The bus doesn't come by often, does it? Let's see if any more comes up. Okay. See if we can think and then use our phone. He approached me, but it seems like something is going on. I guess I shouldn't hold him up any longer.
僕、バスを待つことにします。お気遣いありがとうございました。
I think.
わかった。じゃあ気をつけて。またな。
Well then, take care. See ya. Okay. Let's see. Seems empty, so let's try to use this. Huh? Oh, the battery seems pretty low. Now that I think of it, I don't remember charging the phone last night. Maybe I'll wait until it's an emergency. I should have listened to Ayumi about this. Let's see. Nothing really to do here except for think and look around. At least logically. Guess there's no choice but to wait for the bus. How should I pass the time? Well, we can look at the notebook because that gives a better refresher, apparently, than the recap, but let's try looking around. Surroundings. I'm the only one waiting for a bus, kinda lonely. Okay, let's try here. There's the bus shelter. Let's see. Only one bus per hour and they stop running pretty early.
ここで座って待とうかな。
I think I'll just sit tight and wait. Okay. This one. Okay, I don't get why these are options here.
上原刑事、戻ってきてくださいよ。なんちゃって。
Ah ha ha, just kidding.
乗せてくれたっていいじゃないですか。
Can you just come pick me
なんで本人の前じゃ絶対言えない。
as if I to her for real? Okay. Okay, so
呼ぶ？そうだ、タクシーを呼べばいいんだ。104で番号を調べればいいんじゃないか。
oh, I can call a cab. I'll just dial 104 to get the operator to connect me. Okay. So let's use the phone.
冴えてるな、僕ったら。いや、便利だな、携帯電話って。
I'm so smart for thinking that cell phones are amazing. Except the battery was quite low.
先生、ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Mr. See, but the battery, now's the time to use it. Yeah, we better take the chance. Because there's nothing out here. Nothing for him to look at. And he won't ponder things like the meaning of life and that. Not even Nietzsche's question. Okay. Hold on there, folks. I need to check if it's been taken care of. Because I just got something I don't want to see. Okay. Spelled that wrong. Alright, there we go. Alright. Good, that was taken care of. Alright. So, that bot's been taken care of, so now we can do this. Now's the time to use it. Because
まさかいきなりバッテリー切れになんてならないだろう。
the battery can't just suddenly die, can it? Yes, it can!
10
10.
あ、
What?
バッテリーが切れてしまった。
The battery's dead. I saw this coming. he think?
上原刑事は行っちゃったし。
Detective Kamihara's
そういえ
gone.
ば、上原刑事について、鎌田警部からいろいろ話を聞いたっけ。
It was good to hear all that backstory about him from Inspector Kamada.
変わった男じゃよ。そそっかしくてチャラチャラしとる。
I know he seems careless,
し
but
かしああ見えて上原君はなかなか優秀な刑事なんじゃぞ。
he's actually a fine detective.
頭も切れるし勘も良い。ただし射撃の腕は最悪じゃが。
Hold on, guys. Gotta check to make sure it was taken care of. Definitely a lot of bots today. Okay, so... Oh. Let's see, this is in the way. Alright. But I'm thinking that it was taken care of. Yep. Alright. So looks like we're good. Let's see, he's smart and he's got good instincts. Terrible shot, though.
やつはしょっちゅう久世君に怒られとる。
You must have seen how he gets on with Detective Kuze as in not well.
じゃがの
But at the end of the day,
正反対な者同士に見えてあれでなかなかの名コンビなんじゃぞ。
they may seem like opposites, but they're quite the duo.
いつも張り詰めとる久世君はその上原君に随分救われとるようじゃよ。
Kuze is wound tighter than a coil. She needs that loose energy that Kamihara brings.
上原君とコンビになって周囲への当たりがソフトになったんじゃぞ久世君は。
Since the two of them started working together, Detective Kuze is really mellowed out.
あそこまで言うってことは、
If he's sharing that about Kuze,
鎌田警部も強く当たられてたのかな。
maybe she's just as hard on him as she is on Detective Kamihara.
なんて考えてみたけど、ほとんど時間は経ってないや。
Still thinking, but hardly any time has passed.
バッテリーが切れてしまった。
Battery's dead.
どうしようかな。
What to do?
こんな時間に流しのタクシーなんてめったに通らないだろうな。
At this hour, it might be hard to find a taxi. I might have locked myself in here, but we'll see about that.
特に気になるものはない。
Nothing of particular concern there.
1時間に1本の上、最終バスの時間も早いんだな。
Okay, that's what they said earlier.
1時間に1本の上、最終バスの時間も早いんだな。 1時間に1本の上、最終バスの。
Okay, that's still the same.
特に気になるものはない。
Nothing there.
特に気になるもの。困ったな。携帯電話も使えないし。
Oof, I can't even use my cell phone. Duh!
バスを待つしかないのか。
I guess I have to wait for the bus.
でも
Unless...
僕はこんなことじゃくじけない。タクシーを呼ぶ方法はまだあるはずだ。
I can't let this discourage me. There's got to be another way to call a taxi. Surroundings.
流しのタクシーなんてめったに通らないだろうな。
At this hour, it might be hard to find a taxi.
よし、タクシーを呼ぼう。
Okay, let's call a cab.
不思議な力を作って。
I'll just use my mysterious powers.
まず目を閉じる。
Close my eyes and...
そしてひたすら念じる。
summon a taxi with my mind.
今までも何度か成功している。例えば、明日晴れろとか。
I mean, it's worked before. That one time when I wished we'd have another sunny day.
お、早速近づいてくる
Is that
車
a-
の音がかすかに聞こえ出したぞ。
Is that the sound of a car
来て
approaching?
ます来てます。探偵パワーです。ここで一層強く念じる。
I can feel it. I can feel it. Come on, universe. Send a cab to a PI in need.
いでよ。
Come
僕のタクシー。
on. Huh?
本当に来ちゃった。
Did I really summon a taxi? Oh my gosh. Right now, the people I grew up with would be saying, and this is why prayers work. But it's all just a coincidence, I think. Because a lot of the times when you think about it, if prayer worked, you're affecting free will, and a lot of religions think we have free will, at least they preach it, and they just have a lot of problems in there, like Satan rebelling even though he was in heaven, and no unclean thing can be in heaven. So yeah, this is just ridiculous, but oh well, pretty nice, and he's lucky too.
どうぞ乗ってください。駅まででよろしいですか？
Hop in, you're heading to the station. Yeah. What?
ああ、とにかく乗ってください。
Come on, hop in.
ああ、はい。
Okay.
僕を乗せて大丈夫だったんですか？予約者でしたよね。
Are you sure about this? Don't you have someone else to pick up or something?
あなたを迎えに来たんですよ。
Huh? No, I'm here to pick you up.
え、僕をですか？
Me, really?
僕を迎えに来た。
You're here to pick me up, specifically?
国道沿いのバス停に少年が待ってるからお迎えに上がるよう会社から連絡があったんですよ。
Yeah, boss called and said I had a fare out waiting at this bus stop.
あなたが呼んだんじゃないんですね。
You're saying you didn't call me? That's enough to start thinking, at least logically, but let's see if they allow me. Otherwise, it also makes sense to ask more.
上原刑事か。
Could it have been Detective Kamihara?
上原刑事。 ありがとうございます。おかげで本当に助かりました。
Thank you for calling the cab for me, Dice. It was really helpful.
ところでお客さん、
Oh, hey.
はい、何でしょうか。
Yes, what is it?
お客さんを拾ったあの辺りで死体が発見されたって話知ってます？
Did you know the cops found a body not too far from where I picked you up?
ええ、そうみたいですね。
Yeah, I heard about that. Okay. I kind of feel like asking both, but I doubt he knows anything about anything different, so let's do this one first.
詳しくは知らないんですが、一昨日の夜、子供が殺されたとか。
I heard a rumor that a kid was killed somewhere around here the other night.
よくご存知ですね。
Word travels fast.
仲間内じゃかなり話題になってますからね。
Yeah, something crazy like that, you know, people are gonna talk.
なんでも中学生の男の子だとか。
It was in middle school.
かわいそうにね。
Poor guy.
そうですね。
Yeah. Let's ask about observations and then think.
あんな何にもないところで一体何があったんでしょうね。
Hell of a thing for a kid to get killed in a place like that, huh?
人が寄りつかないような場所だからこそ犯罪って起きるんでしょうかね。
I mean, maybe the killer figured they could count on the place to be deserted, you know? Okay. And we're in a taxi. I'm not too sure how much we can get out of the details there, unless he's suspicious, but he hasn't said anything except knowing about the case, so let's just
運
think.
転手さんに話を聞いてみよう。
Let's talk to the driver. Let's see about more of the case.
嫌な事件ですね。
Makes me sick to think about it. Okay.
で、お客さんはあんなところで何を？
So what were you doing there anyway? Are you
捜
some
査
kind
関
of
係
police?
者だとか。
No. So what were you doing there anyway? Are you some kind of police detective?
いや、僕はその、
Not,
なんていうか、
not exactly. I'm how can I put it?
なわけないですよね。高校生くらいでしょ、お客さんは。
Come on, son. You look like you're in high school, aren't you? Hey.
私、あの辺りは仕事でよく通るんですけど、あそこで人を乗せたことってないんですよ。
I drive past all the time for work, but I've never picked anyone up there.
だからあんなところで何してたのかなって。
So I gotta ask, what were you up to?
ちょっと用事が。
I just had some business to attend to.
あんまり詮索しちゃダメですね。すみません。
I see. Sorry, I don't mean to pry.
あの道をよく通る。
He often drives by this area for work. That is kind of a curious detail, but it doesn't seem too out of the ordinary. Let's see about
この
thinking.
運転手さんがあの辺りをよく通るのか。
So the driver passes through that area often.
運転手さんはあの辺りをよく通るんですか。
You said you drive through this area often.
ええ、実は一昨日の夜も通ったんですよ。確か10時頃だったかな。
Yeah, I do. I was actually out here the night before last. That's probably around 10 p.m. Oh?
現場横の国道を車で通りかかった人が何かを見かけたという可能性はなきにしもあらずかな。
We haven't ruled it out that someone driving by may have seen something. It's right next to the road.
店主さん、何かを目にしているかもしれない。
Maybe the driver saw something. We'll ask about observations then.
一昨日の夜、あの辺りを通った時、何か見かけませんでしたか？
Did you see anything noteworthy when you drove through this area the other night?
何かですか？
Anything noteworthy?
ええ、どんなことでもいいんです。
Yes, anything at all could help.
何かあったっけな。
Let me think. Let's see if thinking will
運
do
転手
it.
さんに話を聞いてみよう。
Okay, so it's just saying let's talk to the driver. So we'll keep on going through
とり
them.
あえず子供の姿は見てませんね。
Well, I definitely didn't see any kids out here. Let's give it another try.
とりあえず子供の姿は見てませんね。
Okay, so he said the same thing.
そうですね。
Let's see.
なんかあったっけな。
Maybe there was something.
あ、そうだ。私見かけました。
Oh, right, I almost forgot.
何を見かけたんですか？
What is it?
見たんですよ。あの辺りにオートバイが1台止まってたの。
I saw a motorcycle parked there the other night. Motorcycle, huh?
オートバイ？
A motorcycle, huh? There we go. We'll ask about the motorcycle.
間違いありません。一昨日の夜10時頃、あそこにオートバイが止まっていました。
I'm positive that I saw a motorcycle parked over there the other night. Around 10 p.m., I'm sure of it. Oh?
かなり大型のバイクでしたよ。
Yeah, it was a nice looking bike.
まあ、でも
But,
きっとあれですよ。
I'm guessing the rider was just, making a pit stop.
あれとは？
A pit stop? Why there?
おしっこ、タッチションです。夜遅い時間に道端にバイクが止めてあったら、
Bathroom
それで
break,
間
kid.
違いないですからね。
Bathroom break, kid. You ever see a bike on the side of the road? The biker's probably taking a piss.
運転手さん、自信満々だな。
He's pretty confident about this interpretation. He definitely is. But then again, a lot of people are confident about things they shouldn't be confident in. Let's see. Let's try asking about it
タ
more.
ッチションのために止めたという以外には考えられんでしょう。
I see it all the time, nothing else to say except I'm dang sure the driver's there to pee. try and
事件
think.
当日の夜10時は現場近くに止まっていたオートバイか。
So there was a motorcycle parked at the crime scene around 10 p.m. on the night of the murder.
ちょっと気になるな。
It's concerning to say the
で
least.
もオートバイじゃ
And if the killer was riding a motorcycle, then Aisuke had to have died there at that scene, because I don't really see how you could transport a body well on a motorbike.
佐々木くんを別の場所で殺害し現場まで運ぶのなんて無理だろうし。
Then they must have killed Aisuke there. I can't imagine transporting a body on a motorcycle. Okay, so apparently same line of thought there.
やはり佐々木くんはポンプ場で殺害されたと考えるのが自然なんだろう。
I think it's most likely that Aisuke was killed at the pump station, but
オートバイの持ち主はなぜあそこに止めようとしたんだろう。
why was a motorcycle parked there? Probably a good question there, but I'd say it would take a bit of time to deal with everything. And that's why the motorcycle's there. So it's probably there before 10 p.m. if it was used in the murder. Because the murder suspected to have happened around 9. I wish I could look at the notebook right now. Because it's kind of confusing to me which choice to make. Murder happened at 9. So either one can be viable if the motorcycle was there at 10. So let's check on this one. It must be for some other reason.
何か理由があったからだよな。
It must be for some other
きっと
reason.
そうだ。
Yeah, it has to be.
あの辺りは夜は真っ暗になるそうだし、たまたま通りかかったライダーを。
It's pretty dark out there at night, so if a motorcyclist were just passing
あ
by,
んな奥まったところで横たわる佐々木くんに気づくとは思え
it
ない。
seems unlikely that they'd notice Aisuke lying that far back from the road.
それに第一発見者は早朝にあそこを通りかかった人。
Plus, wasn't the person who called in the murder there in the early morning?
結局運転手さんの言う通りなのかもしれない。
Yeah, maybe the driver is right after all. Let's try and think
運
more.
転手さんの言う通りなのかもしれないな。
Maybe the driver's right, so that's a bit the same. Let's ask more. Let's do all three of them.
さっきから気になってるんですが、
Hey, so I gotta ask.
お客さんはなんでまた刑事さんの聞き込みみたいなことをしてるんですか？
Why does it feel like I'm being interviewed by a detective? Yeah.
高校生なのに？
I mean, you're in high school, right?
実は僕探偵クラブっていうサークルをやってて。
Well, I'm actually in sort of a detective
街で起きた
club.
不思議な出来事をみんなで調べてるみたいな。
We like to investigate anything strange that happens in town. I'm not too sure that this is a good story that he'll buy. Because he might be saying leave this to the police.
探偵だっていうことを言いそびれて思わず変なこと言っちゃったよ。
Why didn't I just tell him I'm a PI? Oh well.
へえ、そりゃ楽しそうでいいですね。
Hey, that sounds kind of fun.
それはもう
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
一昨日の夜のことで他にご存知のことってもうないですよね。
You didn't happen to see anything else the night before last, did you?
そうですね。すみません。
Nah, don't think so.
その代わりってわけじゃないんですが、
I suppose it's not what you're looking for, but
私のこと話してもいいですか？
I do have a story if you want to hear it.
ん？
Hmm? Yes, let's hear it. All the information we can get is important.
はい、どうぞ。
Let's hear it.
今日会社から連絡があって、
Well, you know how I told you that I got a call about a fair out at the bus stop?
あそこで少年が待ってるって聞いて、実は私ちょっとギョッとしたんですよ。
When they said there was a young man out there waiting for me, I got nervous. What? Well, I'm curious to know who called in the cab.
タクシーって乗せちゃうことが意外とあるんですよね。
See, you'd be surprised how often we get calls from.
乗せちゃう？
Calls from
何を
who?
ですか？
この世のものじゃないものをですよ。
I don't know, like phantom calls from another world. You show up and no one's there. It's creepy.
の
Ah.
あの場所って男の子が殺された場所でしょ？だから
You were hanging out near where that boy was murdered, right?
あなたを迎えに行くのが夜だったとしたら理由をつけて行かなかったかもしれませんわ。
So yeah, if I had gotten the call to pick you up at night, I might have just faked being sick or something.
プロ失格ですね。
I know it's kinda unprofessional, heh. Ah.
あなたが好きそうな話かと思ったんですよ。つまんない話で申し訳ありませんでした。
Anyway, that you might want to know. Sorry if I wasted your time.
さあ、そろそろ駅ですよ。
Alright, let's get you where you're going.
あ、はい。
Sure.
よー今から後ろにチェックんだから来る
Yo, I'm going to Ushio's house. You wanna come?
新作のどんなもんケースト買ったんだって
He's got Basilisk Quest 4, doesn't he?
行こうぜドナクエやろうぜ
Heck yeah, I'm in. Let's slay some basilisks. Minami Dyson Junior High School.
中学生の男の子って元気ね
Middle school boys are so energetic. So I guess we're not following my guy anymore, huh? Oh well.
ここが佐々木くんが通っていた南第三中学校ね
I'm here to
生徒た
talk
ちに
to
話を
kids.
聞いてみましょう
I'm here to talk to kids at Minami Dyson Junior High, where Eisuke Sasaki was a student. Wait up.
僕も行くって言ったじゃん。なんで置いてっちゃう？
I'm coming too. Why are you leaving without me? What?
かわいい。
So cute. Oh?
こんにちは、お姉さん。南第三中に何かご用ですか？
Excuse me, miss. Can I help you? What can Minami Dyson Junior High do for you?
ええ、こんにちは。
Oh, hello. Okay, let's see. Let's save right here. Alright. And we'll ask.
いいの？お友達行っちゃったわよ。
Are you sure your friends left without you?
大丈夫です。困っている人には声をかけた方がいいんです。
Yeah, I'm okay. I should help people in need, right?
で、先生とかお母さんが言います。
I mean, that's what my mom says and all my teachers.
そうなの？ありがとうね。
Is that so? Well, thank you.
困ってるわけじゃないんだけどな。
Not that I'm in need necessarily. Let's see. Should try
じゃ
asking
あちょ
more.
っとお話聞かせてもらおうかな。本当にいいのかしら？
Okay, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Are you sure you're okay with it?
はい、何でも聞いてください。
Yeah, ask me anything.
女の人には親切にした方がいいんです。
I'll never say no to a nice woman. You're quite naive, kid. Ayumi's not bad, but you should be more suspicious.
で、お父さんがいつも言ってます。
That's what my dad always says anyway.
それに僕は1年生だけど物知りなんです。
Anyway, I'm only in my first year here, but I know a lot. Ask away.
本当に？頼もしいのね。
First year? Well, you seem like you've got it figured out.
本当に本当だよ。
Haha. Like I said, I'll never say no to a nice woman. Okay. Finally, we can ask things. So, about Eisuke.
佐々木英介くんのことって知ってるかな？
Do you know about what happened to Eisuke Sasaki?
お、昨日の朝礼で聞きました。びっくりしました。
Yeah, they told us at yesterday morning's assembly. I was shocked.
死んじゃったんですよね。
He's actually dead, isn't he? Sigh.
3年生の人だって言ってました。それで、
I heard he's a third year and,
それだけです。ごめんなさい。
and that's all I know. Sorry.
とんでもないわ。話してくれてありがとうね。
It's okay. Thanks for talking to me. He doesn't know too much about him, at least he claims. But let's do observation just in case.
お姉さんはすごく可愛いです。
You're so cute, miss.
そんなことないわよ。
Oh,
普通よ。
come on, you're flattering me.
僕は可愛いと思います。
No, you're super cute. That was useless. Let's think.
さっきのかけてった子たちもだけど、
His friends just went merrily on their way.
ショッキングなことが起きたのに、生徒は随分普通な感じなのね。
Even though something terrible has happened, it pretty much feels like a normal day around here.
学校全体の雰囲気ってどうなのかしら。
I wonder what the mood of the school is overall. Okay. About the school.
話しにくかったら申し訳ないんだけど。
I'm sorry if this is hard to talk about.
いえ、そんなことはないでござ。
No, it's not that. It's just, ow.
噛んじゃった。
I bit my tongue.
大丈夫？
Are you okay?
はい。それで聞きたいことって何ですか？
Yeah, I'm okay. So, what did you want to ask?
佐々木英介くんのことを受けて、学校の様子で何か変わったところや気になったことはある？
Have you noticed anything different or concerning at school since the incident with Eisuke Sasaki?
暗い時間に一人で外出するのは避けること。夜はポンプ場に近づかないこと。
Don't go out alone at night and stay away from the pump station.
校長先生からはそう聞いたので、みんな今日は帰るのが早いなと思ってます。
That's what the principal told us. I think everyone... Well... Let's ask more about school.
あとは
Also...
ポンプ場近くに止まるバスを通学に使ってる人も友達に何人かいたんですけど。
I have a few friends who commute to school on the bus that stops near the pump station.
自転車通学に帰るんだって言ってました。
They said they were going to start riding their bikes instead.
そうなのね。今日帰る時も気をつけてね。
I can see why. Be careful when you leave today.
あ、はい。
Oh, I will.
それから、
And then, let's see.
僕、1年生だから学校のことはあんまり知りません。
It's my first year here, so I don't know much about the school.
ごめんなさい。
Let's try asking more. Nothing, huh? Okay, so time to think.
この子、なんだか急に元気なくなっちゃったみたい。
This kid seems like he's suddenly deflated. We'll see what Engage does, and then we'll try to look.
ね
Hey, so...
あ、はい。
What?
え、どうしちゃったの？
What's wrong?
僕、物知りだって言ったけど、佐々木さんのことも学校のことも全然知らないや。
So, I know I said I know a lot, but I don't actually know anything about Eisuke or the school, really.
女の人にでも男の人にでも嘘は絶対ついちゃいけないっていつもお父さんが言うんだ。
My dad's always telling me not to lie no matter who I'm talking to. I kind of feel for this kid right now. Because his parents are trying to instill honesty and integrity in him, which is good. But that's not a good way to go about things. Because that can lead people to knowing about your vulnerabilities easily in that. And you don't necessarily get what you want. So it's more important to know what to talk about than anything else. So he was probably trying to impress us, and he's feeling bad about lying, but I don't really see much of a problem with things right now, what he's doing. I just see it more so that the dad's not really preparing him well for life.
お姉さん、ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry, miss.
そんなことないよ。いっぱい話してくれてありがとうね。
Hey, you're being honest now. I appreciate it.
それから
Also,
佐々木さんのこと何かわかるかなって一生懸命考えてたら
I did try to think of everything that I could about
中
Eisuke.
学生でも死んじゃうんだなって思ってものすごく怖くなってきちゃった。
But the more I thought about it, the more scared I got. I started thinking about how even kids my age can die. Well, everybody can die, that's for sure. No matter how old or young they are. But of course, as you get older, you get more afraid of ending up alone than anything else. And that kind of irritates me. I won't say that I don't ever suffer from loneliness, but with what I know and have observed, even though I haven't lived as long as my elders, I'm of the opinion that you need to find happiness with yourself eventually, because you will be the only one that will be with you the entire life, for your entire life. Everyone else will disappear. That'll happen because of death or life choices and that, but that's how things are. Sigh.
僕も急に死んじゃったりするのかな。怖いよ。
I started worrying that I might suddenly die, you know. It's so scary. Yeah, and his fear is understandable. The religious people I grew up with, they would be saying, "Oh, don't worry, you'll if when you die, you'll just go to another realm, but you'll still be in existence." And depending on who you talk to, I don't really care, honestly. Because right now in my point of life, I think I agree with how Socrates is said to have viewed things, and I say said because I don't know exactly if he said it or not, but people have claimed that he said that when you die, you'll either experience eternal sleep, or you'll be among your kindred and be able to talk to everyone. And in the lifestyle that I grew up in, comparing it to that, I would say that I prefer how Socrates viewed things, because it sounds a lot better than what I grew up with, because it's just more of the stuff that you're like, oh, you have to do this stuff, this stuff, this stuff according to our rules, and you'll get to the best possible afterlife. Even if it's not the right things for you to do. But still, it is understandable that this kid is afraid of dying, and that fear of death is what helps us to survive. Oh?
私こそごめんなさい。嫌な気持ちにさせちゃったのね。
But yeah, I just kind of view that continuing to exist after death is likely going to be worse than just ceasing to exist. Oh dear. I'm really sorry that my questions brought up these kinds of feelings for you.
違う。お姉さんは悪くない。
No, it's not your fault.
なんだよ、お前早く来いよ。
Dude, what's taking so long? Hurry up! So his friends didn't forget him, huh?
ちゃんとついてこいよ。お前牛音知らねえだろ。
Yeah, hurry up. If you're coming to Ushio's, we're the only ones who know where he lives.
あ、ごめん。
Oh, right.
ドナクエやろうぜ。
First one there gets the first run in Basilisk quest. Yeah.
お姉さん誰？可愛かったな。
Who was that lady anyway? She was cute.
すごく可愛いよな。沙織ちゃんに似てたよな。
Totally. Almost as cute as Sour. Ori. This conversation's annoying me right now.
でも沙織ちゃんの方が可愛いよ。
No way! Saori is definitely cuter.
ああ、お前沙織ちゃんのことが好きなんだ。
Bro, you've got a crush on Saori.
わあ、こいつエッチだ。
Big time, he's got it bad.
違うおい。こら待て。グーで殴るぞ。
Shut up. I'll fight you.
中学生ってよくわかんない。
Oh, junior high kids. I just can't relate.
他に話を聞けそうな子が。
Maybe there are some other kids I can talk to.
女の子たちがこっちに来る。1年生ではなさそうね。
Oh, some girls are approaching. They don't look like first year students.
あの子たちに声をかけてみましょう。
I should talk to them. Call and engage. The female students.
こんにちは。今ちょっと話せるかな。
Can we talk for a minute?
私、宇津木探偵事務所で助手をしている立花と言います。
My name's Ayumi, and I'm an assistant at Itsuki Detective Agency.
え、探偵？
You're a detective?
もしかして佐々木くんのこと？
This must be about Eisuke.
そう。今、佐々木英介くんの事件を調べているの。
That's right.
話を聞かせてくれない？
That's right, I'm working on his case. If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
聞き込みってやつですか？知ってること何でも話します。
Whoa, like you're interrogating me or something? Sure, I'll tell you everything I know.
大丈夫かな？
Yeah, I hope this is okay. Okay, let's see.
私とここにいる友人は佐々木くんとクラスメートでした。
My friend and I were classmates at Eisuke. Ooh, this is gonna be good. At least information-wise, depending on how well they know him. But we've got an in because they'll either know him directly or know someone better that can point us to more information regarding him.
3年生なんだ。有力な情報が聞けるかも。
Oh, if they were in the same class, they might have some promising information. Yumi was on the same page as me there. But still, I don't know whether they knew him directly so that they can answer it, or if they just know someone that knows him better. Either way, it's gonna be useful.
昨日の朝礼で亡くなったって聞いて、ほんとびっくりしちゃったんです。
They announced that he died at the morning assembly yesterday. I couldn't believe my ears. Okay, so let's save right here before I go through with it. Alright. Now we've got some things to ask him, so we'll ask him everything. And then possibly think.
佐々木くんがどんな子か聞いても大丈夫？
Can I ask what kind of person Eisuke was?
はい。
Yeah,
明るい性格で、男子からも女子からも人気のあるタイプで。
he was always really positive and he had lots of friends, both boys and girls.
成績も良くて、優しくて。
He got good grades, he was kind.
どうしてこんなことに。
I just can't believe what happened.
辛いこと聞いてごめんね。
I'm so sorry to ask questions about this. I'm sure it's painful to think about.
いえ、大丈夫です。私、学級委員なので。
Sniffle, no, it's okay. I'm the class representative. I should be able to handle it. I'm not too sure how things are in Japan, but in a lot of anime, they seem to have both a female and a male representative, at least in anime and manga. I'm not too sure how that is in Japan, though, so don't take that as gospel. So, I'm right now just wondering if there's a male class rep in addition to her. Let's see, so I'm the class representative, I should be able to handle it. Okay. Let's ask about him more.
すごくショックでした。
I was so shocked. Okay, so nothing additional there, but let's check.
すごくショックでした。
Yeah, so she just said the same thing. So let's go down to the school.
3年生の間じゃ、やっぱりすごく話題になってて、みんなかなりショックを受けています。
Everyone in his class is still talking about it a lot. We're all in shock.
でも、下級生は割と普通な感じです。まあ、生徒によって違いはありますけど。
I guess the kids in the younger grades might not be as affected. I mean, it varies from kid to kid. Yeah, that's true. And my guess would be that the second years would be more affected than the first years, since it's not too uncommon, at least here, for people in different grades to mingle and mingle well. I'm not too sure if it's like that in Japan, though, because this is a Japanese setting. Right?
うわあ、元気出して。
Come on.
難しいよね、今は。
Come on, don't be sad. I know it's hard right now. Okay. Let's try more about the school.
ごく普通の中学校だと思います。
I think this is just a normal school, nothing special. Alright. Let's try again to make sure that we exhausted it.
ごく普通の中学校だと思います。
Yeah, she just repeated herself, so we exhausted it. Let's try observations.
それはそうと。
Anyway,
私、お姉さんがただものじゃないって最初から気づいてましたよ。
I could tell from the moment I saw you that you were special,
って
miss.
いうか、
I mean,
探偵ってかっこいいですね。
being a detective is so cool.
そうかな。
Oh, you think so?
ね、かっこいいよね。
You agree, don't you?
そうだね。
Yeah, I guess. Let's ask for more observations because that felt kind of useless.
佐々木くんって明るくて勉強もできて優しい男の子だったのね。
So, Eisuke was a bright, studious, and kind boy.
はい、その通りです。みんなの人気者でした。
Yeah, he was. Everyone liked him.
そんな佐々木くんの最近の様子に何か変わったようなところはなかった？
Did you notice anything different or unusual about his behavior recently?
特になかったです。普段通りだったと思います。ね。
Nothing in particular. He was acting normally, right? Hold on. Okay. I was just hoping that I could bring up something a bit more helpful than what I've been using to monitor chat, that's all. Nothing in particular, he was just acting normally, right?
はい、いつも通りでした。
Yeah, he was. Business as usual. Okay, so that was different. Let's make sure that we exhausted it.
いつもの佐々木くんって感じでした。
He was just acting like the usual Eisuke. Okay. Let's ask more about Eisuke then, because that was highlighted.
佐々木くんと特に仲が良かった人に心当たりある？
Can you think of anyone who was particularly close with Eisuke?
そうですね。みんなと仲良しというか、分け隔てなく接するタイプでしたし。
I mean, he got along with everyone. He treated everyone like an equal.
誰かな？
I wonder who it could be. She kind of alluded to it. There's something there, so I want to ask her again.
誰だろう？
Who could it be? Alright. So nothing there. And I guess we exhausted everything, so let's say think.
彼女たちから話を聞かなきゃ。
I need to hear from them. Okay. So, we didn't exhaust everything. About
ご
school.
く普通の中学校だと思います。
Okay, so we did exhaust that one. Observations.
そういえば。
Oh, come to think of it.
何か思い出した？
What do you remember? Something else?
隣のクラスの森本めぐみさん。
Yeah, I'm thinking of Megumi from the class next door.
ああ。
Oh,
佐々木くんの幼馴染の。確かに仲良かったもんね。
Eisuke's good friend, right? They go way
お
back.
姉さん、もしかすると森本さんなら何か知っているかもしれません。
Miss, I bet she knows something. Talk to Megumi Morimoto. Okay. So we made progress about Megumi.
森本さんってどんな子なのかな？
What's Megumi like?
同じ学級委員ではあるのですが、クラスが違うのであんまり知らないです。いい子って感じはします。
Well, we're both class representatives, but for different classes, so I don't know her well, but she seems nice. Kind of curious there. right?
うん。
Yeah. Okay. Did we exhaust her?
あまり知りませんが、いい子って感じです。
I don't know much about her, but she seems nice. Okay, we might have exhausted it, but let me check.
あまり知りませんが、いい子って感じです。
Yeah, I did exhaust it. So let's see. Let's try engaging Megumi now.
ここにはいませんね。
She's not here. Okay. Let's try and think.
考えてみればさっきから左の子ばかり話してるわね。
I think the girl on the left must be the more talkative of the two.
右の子ずいぶんおとなしいんだな。
I'd love to hear what the girl on the right has to say as well.
あなたも他に何か知ってることがあったら聞かせてもらえないかしら。
How about you? Do you have anything you'd like to share?
他にもですか？
Me?
探偵のお姉さんのお手伝いだよ。頑張ろう。
We're here to help, Miss Detective. Come on, think. Okay, let's try and ask again. Ah.
っていうか、森本さんに直接話聞けばいいんじゃない？
You should just go talk to Megumi yourself. Well, that's what I wanted to do.
いやー、私冴えちゃってるな。
Ooh, I'm sharp as a tack today. But we know nothing.
こうなったら森本さんに直接話を聞きましょう。
Go talk to Megumi yourself. Okay. Let's try and engage her then.
森本さんいるかしら。
Where is Megumi anyway?
ここは学級委員の出番ですね。
I guess this is where the class representative comes in.
私、森本さんを呼んできます。お姉さん、任せてください。
What I mean is I'll go get her, miss. You said she wasn't here today. So, what are you gonna do? Like, you know her, but the way that you said it, it doesn't sound like it'll be a quick thing, so you could have just called her.
ちょっと。
Oh, hang on.
元気な子だね。
She sure is energetic, huh?
はい。元気すぎてたまにハラハラしちゃいますが。
Yeah, sometimes a bit too energetic, I worry.
一緒にいると楽しいことがたくさんあるので。
But we have lots of fun together, so...
もう少しいろいろ聞いても大丈夫？
Would it be alright if I ask you a few more questions?
はい。
Okay. Let's see. Let's go through the list again.
佐々木くんはさっきあの子が言ってた通りの男子です。
Isuke was just like everyone
本
said.
当に誰とでも話す子で、ムードメーカーのような存在でした。
Outgoing, friendly, he could light up any room on his own.
佐々木くんの席に、もう佐々木くんが座ることはないんだって思うと。
When I think about the fact that he'll never sit in class with us again,
やっぱり寂しいです。
it's just so sad. Okay, you make me want to go on about it. It make me want to ask you about more just because you seem to be leading somewhere. Okay, so we probably exhausted that.
先生たちも大きなショックを受けていたようです。
The teachers are definitely also in shock. Okay, let's ask about the school again, just to make sure that we exhausted it.
先生たちも大きなショックを受けていたようです。
Okay, the teachers are definitely also in shock, so that was the same as last time. About Megumi.
森本さんのことはそこまで詳しく知らないんです。
I don't know Megumi that well. Let me make sure I exhausted that one too.
でも
but... I think there's more that you want to say, so we'll ask about Megumi again.
あれは言っていいのかな。
Is it okay to say? We'll keep going.
あれは言っていいのかな。
Is it okay to say? Let's try engaging.
はい。
Yes. Okay. So let's try thinking.
何かを言いたそうな様子に見えるわ。
It seems like she wants to say something. Exactly. So let's try Megumi again. If not, then we'll go down to observations.
あれは言っていいのかな。
Okay, so she doesn't say that. If observations doesn't work, then I might as well have to do the examine her.
実は私、
Actually, I...
佐々木くんのお友達のことでちょっと気になる噂を知ってるんです。
I heard a rumor about one of Eisuke's friends.
噂？
What kind of rumor?
はい。でも変に騒ぐのは良くないと思って黙ってようと思ったんですけど。
Well, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. I just thought I'd keep it
お姉
quiet.
さんの役に立つのなら。
But if it helps you somehow,
ぜひ聞かせてちょうだい。
yes, any info you have could be helpful. I'd love to hear it.
はい。実は佐々木くんと仲が良かった男子生徒の。
Okay, so it's about a boy who's good friends with Eisuke. Ooh, finally another friend. So now we're getting somewhere.
いやー、めんごめんご、お待たせしました。
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh?
お姉さんすみません。森本さん、今日はお休みでした。
And I've got bad news. Megumi isn't here today. Sorry, miss. And you said that earlier. So why couldn't you have called her?
そうなのね。わざわざ探しに行ってくれてありがとう。
I see. Well, thanks for going out of your way to look for her.
森本さんなら何か知ってると思ったんですが。
If anyone knows anything, it'd be her.
ところで何の話してたの？
What were you talking about while I was gone?
佐々木くんのお友達に関する例の噂の。
Oh, just that rumor about Eisuke's friend.
噂？
That rumor?
ちょっと声大きい。
Not so loud. We're gonna save just in case, and then keep asking them questions. So...
確かにあの噂話は超重要な情報だね。さすがやるじゃん。
Yeah, that rumor seems super important. You never disappoint. Nice work.
Hmm?
Huh? but I want to know what it is. So we'll go through these again.
お友達のね。はいはい、そうでしたそうでした。
His friend, yes, that's right. What about his friend?
お友達のね。はいはい、そうでしたそうでした。
Okay, so looks like they're not gonna say anything. So what about observations?
そんなに大げさな話じゃないでしょ。
It's probably not a big deal.
いやいやいや、知ってるのと知らないのとじゃ天と地の差があるよ。
Are you kidding? If I were a detective, I'd definitely want to hear the rumor. Well, you're right about that, but it's just because information is good to have in times like these. Well, try and see if we exhausted the observations.
超重要な情報って何なの？
I have to ask, can you share the super important rumor with me?
お姉さんは探偵だから。
Aren't you supposed to be the detective? Detectives are just human in there. They can't know everything, and they have to know the smallest detail to know.
聞く前から推理なんかしちゃって何のことか分かってるんじゃないですか？
You should be able to figure it out without me even saying anything, right? I don't know where you get these ideas from, lady. Because not everyone is like Sherlock. How in the world could I do that? Wait, you're talking about that? Let's see. Logically, this one makes the most sense. And this one makes little sense. So we're gonna go with the choice that makes the most sense. How in the world could I do that?
推理できるほど情報がないからわかんないかな。
I don't have enough information to deduce anything, so I guess I don't know.
ですよね。
That's what I thought. Seriously? Why did you think that we could when we can't?
実は佐々木くんと一番仲の良かったケンジくんという男の子が。
So here's the scoop. Aisuke was friends with a boy named Kenji.
佐々木くんと森本さんを取り合っているらしいという噂がありました。
But they both kind of had a crush on Megumi, at least that was the rumor. Oh. So it's the typical appeal of the love triangle, huh? See, oh?
え？私は山本くんじゃなくて滝口くんが取り合ってたって。
I think you mean Kohei, not Kenji.
滝口くん？やば、もしかしてまた間違えた？
Wait, do I have it wrong?
うん。
Yeah.
あちゃー。いつも滝口くんのことをケンジくんって言っちゃうな。
I always get Kenji and Kohei confused.
あの二人、なぜか似てるからさ。
Anyway, those two do look alike.
お姉さんすみません。滝口くんが正しいです。
But I can confirm that his name is Kohei Takaguchi.
そうな たのね。どうもありがとう。
I see. Thank you very much.
あ、いけない。そろそろ塾の時間。
Oh no, it's almost time for cram school.
やば、そうだった。
You're right.
探偵のお姉さん、佐々木くんのためにも調査頑張ってください。
Good luck with the investigation, Miss Detective. Solve it for Aisuke.
うん。忙しいところ協力してくれてどうもありがとう。
Thank you, I'll do my best. I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me.
お役に立てたなら嬉しいです。
Glad we could help.
頑張ってください。
Good luck.
おーいお前たち、気をつけて帰るんだぞ。
Hey kids, be extra careful on the way home, okay?
ポンプ場には近づいちゃダメだぞ。校長先生がおっしゃってただろ。
Don't go anywhere near the pump station on the principal's orders.
しかしポンプ場は我々の生活に必要なものだ。ポンプ場への感謝の気持ちを忘れるな。
Even though someone will have to go near it at some point, we do need the pump station, I suppose.
うわ、出た。バサッチだ。バサッチ、バイバイ。
Yeah, Basachi. See you later, Basachi.
バサッチ？
元気が良くて何よりだ。それなら怖いものなしだな。そうだろ。
Glad you kids are well. Anyhow, nothing to be afraid of if we play it safe, right?
はい。福山先生、さよなら。
Of course, Mr. Fukuyama. See ya. See you.
ちゃんと挨拶ができるのは偉いぞ。また明日な。
How wonderful of you to use my real name. See you tomorrow. No, see you all tomorrow.
福山。それにこの声。
Fukuyama, and his voice is so familiar. Tachibana?
もしかして福山先輩ですか？なぎなた部の。
By any chance, are you the Fukuyama I know from Hinata Club?
そうとも、同じ中学校の。覚えてくれてたのか。嬉しいな。
That's me. Oh, I can't believe you remember me from junior high. How fun.
やっぱり立花か。立花だよな。いやー、これは参ったな。
I knew it was you, Tachibana. You are Tachibana, right? Ayumi Tachibana? I'd never have imagined. Guy's too excited here.
久しぶりだな。懐かしいよな。なあ、立花。
It's been way too long, right? Good old Tachibana.
福山先輩変わってないな。距離を詰めて話すところも。
Well, he sure hasn't changed. Still gets way too close when he's talking to you.
ところで、立花はこんなところで何をしてるんだ？
So what are you doing here anyway?
はい。実は私、探偵の助手をしているんです。
Well, I'm actually an assistant detective.
何？立花が探偵？すごいじゃないか。
Is that right, Tachibana the crime solver? That's great.
ついに薙刀が実戦で役に立つんだな。
Do they let you carry a naginata or... Oh my gosh. Don't think so. They're a private investigator, not a police officer, and as far as I know, the police in Japan don't carry swords. They carry guns. Okay. We'll just save here for now, just in case. Okay. Now, let's try asking some questions.
先輩こそどうしてここに？
Wait, what are you doing here?
実は俺、教師になったんだ。ここに赴任してきたばかりなんだよ。
I'm actually a teacher now. I've just been assigned to this school.
そうだったんですね。
I see.
佐々木のことで来たんだよな。協力させてもらうよ、立花。
You must be here investigating Eisuke Sasaki's murder, right? Let me help you. Okay.
佐々木英介君のことは本当にお気の毒です。
I'm so sorry to hear about Eisuke.
痛ましいことだ。中学生の命が理不尽に奪われるなんて悲しすぎる。
Such a tragedy, a junior high kid losing his life so young, it's beyond sad.
俺は犯人が憎い。佐々木を返せってそいつに言ってやりたいよ。
I'd like to tell the killer that I hate him straight to his face, and I want Eisuke back. But what if you are the killer? We don't know how old you are, we just know that you're a classmate of Tachibana's, or former club mate, so you've gotta be around 1 or 2 years either older or younger than her. At least. I think everyone here at Minami Dyson Junior High School feels about the same. But the first years don't seem to care too much about him because they don't know him. Only the third and second years would likely feel that way, if anything.
さっきの生徒たちも協力してくれたんじゃないか。
Hopefully the kids you were just talking to helped with the investigation some.
はい、いろんな話を聞かせてもらいました。
They did. They gave me lots of info.
そうか。深い悲しみに耐えながら、やっとの思いで話していたことだろう。
They're so brave to be dealing with the trauma and still able to help a detective.
そこまでじゃなかったかも。
They were doing alright though.
佐々木くんはみんなの人気者だったって、そう話してくれました。
One thing they emphasized was how popular Eisuke was with everyone.
そうか。
佐々木くんのお友達のことも聞きました。
I also heard about some of his good friends.
そうなんだ。
I see.
森本めぐみさんのこととか。
Like Megumi Morimoto. Oh?
あと、滝口くんという生徒の名前も出ました。
And also Kohei Takiguchi. Takiguchi, I will say.
なるほど。
I see.
他の生徒たちのことも先輩にお聞きしてもいいですよね。
Can I ask you a few questions about them?
それはもちろんだ。何でも聞いてくれ。
Yes, of course. Ask me anything.
ありがとうございます、福山先輩。
Great. Thanks, Fukuyama. Alright. Time for the whole list. About Eisuke.
すまない、立花。
Sorry, Tachibana.
何でも聞いてくれと言ったはいいが。
I know I said you could ask me anything, but
事件については
I
あまり
don't
詳しく聞かされていないんだ。
I don't really know anything about the case. But we're here to find out about Eisuke. Not so much about the case, but Eisuke so that we can relate it back to the case.
だから今立花に話してやれる情報は持ち合わせていないんだ。
So I'm afraid I might not be of much help besides.
俺は佐々木の担任じゃない。だから彼のことをよくは知らないんだよ。
I wasn't Eisuke's homeroom teacher, so I didn't actually know him very well.
佐々木が他のクラスだとしても 彼がかけがえのない生徒の一人であることに変わりはない。
Even though Eisuke wasn't in my class, he was one of our precious, irreplaceable students.
事件解決のために俺にできることがあるなら教えてくれ、立花。
So please let me know if there's anything I can do to help you solve the case. Again, we want to know what you know about Eisuke.
自分のクラスの生徒じゃないから詳しくないんだ。すまない、立花の力になれなくて。
I'm afraid I don't know much else. Since he wasn't a student in my class. Sorry, Tachibana. Kind of a weird thing. Because in Japan, I hear it's that the teachers are the ones that rotate between classrooms typically. Like, it would make sense that some of the classes would actually require changing classrooms depending on what they're doing, but I hear most of the time it's mostly the teachers rotating between classes, whereas this is suggesting that the students are the ones rotating classrooms. Okay, but let's try and see if we exhausted everything.
自分のクラスの生徒じゃないから詳しくないんだ。すまない。
Yeah, we exhausted that one. So let's ask about school.
学校。それは生徒たちの学び屋だ。
The kids do a lot of learning here, that's for sure.
ここで彼女たちは様々なことを学ぶ。勉強をはじめ、人として必要なことを学ぶんだ。
By the time they leave, they hopefully understand what it takes to be an upstanding citizen in the world. Not exactly. They'll be an upstanding citizen of the country because a lot of times these days public schools just turn out robots. A lot of the time we don't necessarily teach things like critical thinking, which means, as one person said it to me, not thinking about things critically, but at least critically, but more so to try to figure out things best and to not take things at face value kind of thing. Whereas grades and all that just want you to be conforming to a system, and that won't help with being adaptable to changes and such.
学校ではそして
Of course, the other thing about school,
我々教師たちもまた生徒たちから様々なことを学ぶ。
the teachers learn a lot from our students.
俺はいつも生徒たちから大切なことは何か気づかされている。
My students are always reminding me about what's important in life.
学校とは人が成長するためにある。俺はそう思って日々を過ごしているんだ。立花。
Everyone grew up at school, you see. That's how I spend my days, Tachibana. Okay, let's see if we exhausted this by asking again.
学校とは生徒が教師であり、教師が生徒でもある。
Sometimes at school the students are the teachers and the teachers are the students. Oh yeah, let's try again because that was a little different.
学校とは生徒が教師であり、教師が生徒でもある。
Yeah, so we exhausted the school one. Let's ask about Megumi now.
森本めぐみという生徒はご存知ですか？
Do you know a student named Megumi Morimoto?
Morimoto. Megumi.
Morimoto? Is that what you said?
ええ、佐々木英介君と仲が良かったとさっき聞いたんですけど。
Yes, some of the kids said she was good friends with Eisuke.
そうだったのか。それは知らなかったな。
Oh, I didn't know that. He reacted to her name, and then he also reacts like this when he doesn't know anything. So something's not right. It's like he does know something. Let's ask again about her.
森本は俺のクラスの生徒だ。学級委員をやってもらっている。
So yes, Megumi is a student in my class and she's our class representative.
独特な髪型するのね、先輩。
Did he struggle with her name there? I don't think he struggled so much with the name as much as he struggled with what we told him.
そういえば彼女、昨日から欠席しているよ。佐々木の事件がよほど答えたに違いない。
Come to think of it, she's absent today. I'm sure this all has been traumatizing for her.
そう。佐々木の事件だ。よほど答えたに違いない。
Yes, I'm sure that's it. I can't imagine. I want to ask you more about her. You're hiding something.
佐々木の事件はかなりショックだったことだ。そう、佐々木の事件だ。
This whole thing with Eisuke must have traumatized her. Yes, that's definitely what's going on. Okay, so that's a little different. Let's see if we exhausted him in this one.
佐々木の事件はかなりショックだったことだ。そう。
Yeah, he just said the same thing, so it sounds like we exhausted her. Let's ask about Kohei now.
滝口くんという生徒のことはご存知ですか？
Do you know a student named Kohei?
滝口。ああ、滝口浩平か。
Kohei? Oh, Kohei Takiguchi?
彼も俺のクラスの生徒だ。
Yes, he's in my class.
その子も佐々木くんと仲が良かったと聞きました。
I heard he was also good friends with Eisuke.
そうだったのか。滝口はおとなしくて真面目な生徒だよ。
Oh, I didn't realize that. Kohei is a very quiet, serious student. I don't think you're good students, pal. And in a way, that's kind of fine, seeing as being too knowledgeable about your students, like the teacher in was kind of suspicious, but I had figured you'd at least know something, because as a teacher your responsibility is supposed to help your students learn.
彼もひどく心を痛めていることだろう。心のケアが必要だな。
He must be heartbroken. I'm sure he could use some emotional support right now. Wouldn't be surprising for him to feel that way, but you're making a lot of assumptions, Fukuyama. Let's ask further to see if we exhausted.
そうか。佐々木と仲が良かったのか。
I didn't realize he was good friends with Eisuke. that was a little different. Let's ask again just to make sure.
佐々木と仲が良かった。
Okay, we did exhaust it because he said the same thing. Now let's ask about observations.
佐々木のことでは教師としての自分の無力さを痛感させられた。
This whole incident has made me realize that I'm helpless to protect these kids even as a teacher. So, Tachibana.
は
Yes?
俺は生徒を守ることもできない無力な男だ。
I'm a helpless teacher who can't even protect my students.
佐々木のような痛ましい出来事から大切な生徒を守るためなら。
But if I had the opportunity to save one of them from something tragic like what happened to Eisuke,
この命すら惜しまないよ。
I'd gladly give my own life.
福山先輩って OB の頃から面倒見が良かったから教師の職は向いてるのかもしれないわね。
His heart's in the right place. I think being a teacher is a good fit for him. Okay, let's make sure that we exhausted the observations. It's a shame. Okay, so that was that.
無念だ。
Okay, we definitely exhausted the observations. It's time to think.
福山先生か。教育熱心な教師って感じね。
So Fukuyama became a teacher. It makes sense. He seems dedicated and enthusiastic about
で
it.
も
But still,
森本めぐみさんのことを聞いた時の反応がちょっと気になったのよね。
I can't help but wonder about his reaction when I brought up Megumi Morimoto. Well, yes. That is a good thing to ask about. So, let's ask him again about Megumi and see if this changes.
ああ、森本めぐみはだな。
Yeah, Megumi Morimoto is...
おっと。
Oh no.
すまない立花。臨時の職員会議があるんだ。そろそろ戻らなきゃ。
I'm sorry, Tachibana. We have a staff meeting right now and I'm running late. I should go.
ありがとうございました、福山先輩。
It's okay. Thank you for all your help, Fukuyama.
いやいや、当然のことだよ。と言っても、あまり協力はできていないがな。
It's the least I could do. I wish I could help more.
とんでもないです。貴重なお話を聞かせていただきました。
Well, the information you've provided has been helpful.
ただ、警察の捜査は始まったばかりです。
But this investigation is only getting started.
私はそのお手伝いをするためにここへ来たんですよ。
And I'm going to be seeing it through.
先輩にいろいろと協力していただければ、事件の早期解決につながると考えています。
So I'm hoping you'll continue to cooperate with the investigation and help us solve the case
お願
quickly.
いできそうでしょうか。
Can I count on your continued support?
そうだな。その通りだ、立花。喜んで協力させてもらうよ。
Yes, yes, of course, Tachibana. I'm happy to help.
ありがとうございます、先輩。
That's great. Thank you.
じゃあな、立花。
See you later, Tachibana. Okay. Let's make sure to save here. 'Cause got that. Alright. So all that we can do is use phone, think, and examine, huh? So let's try thinking.
生徒たちと話して思ったけど、中学生って独特ね。
After
私もあん
talking
な
to
だった
some,
のかしら。
after talking to some of the kids, I wonder if that's what I was like as a junior high student.
福山先輩も大変だろうな。でも先輩なら大丈夫かな。
It seems like Fukuyama is struggling to cope with what happened, but I'm sure he'll be okay.
そろそろ事務所に戻らなくちゃ。
I should probably head back to the office
あ
soon.
れもう帰ってるかな？
I wonder if Toma is there yet. Alright. We've already exhausted everything, so let's travel. Hmm?
立花、連絡先を教えてくれよ。俺、校内でいろんな人に話を聞いてみるつもりなんだ。
Hey Tachibana, I should get your contact info. If I hear anything from the students, I can share it with you.
先輩、職員会議は？
What happened to that staff meeting?
何か情報があったら、立花に知らせようと思う。迷惑かな。
I'll let you know the moment I have any news. Or would that be a bother?
本当ですか？ありがとうございます。これ、私の携帯電話の番号です。
No, not at all. Here's my cell phone number.
こちらこそだ、立花。俺の番号はこれだ。
Thank you, Tachibana, and here's my number, just in case.
俺は犯人を決して許さない。
I'll never...
君に協力させてほしいんだ。
I'll never forgive the person who did this. I vow to help in any way I can.
はい。
Yes, I hear you.
じゃあ、近いうちにまた会おう。必ずだぞ、立花。
Then I'll see you again soon. I'll keep my promise, Tachibana.
はい。よろしくお願いします。
Yes, of course. I'm counting on you.
気をつけて帰るんだぞ。
And be careful on your way home! Hahaha. Itsuki Detective Agency.
ただいま戻りました。
Hello, I'm back.
おかえりなさい。私も今帰ったところよ。
Welcome back, Toma. I just got back too.
二人ともお疲れ。どうだ、調査結果は。
Good to see you both. How did it go? What information were you able to uncover?
18年前の事件で紙袋の情報が伏せられたのは世間を刺激しないためだったんですね。
Well, I found out that the police withheld the info about the paper bags 18 years ago to avoid provoking the public.
異様な手口による捜査への支障を避けるための判断ってことだね。
So they were worried about a copycat killer. I can see how that would have muddied the investigation.
最初の被害者と接触があった男性が実質に多量の血痕を残して失踪したということも
I
教えて
also
もらいま
learned
した。
about a missing person who knew the first victim. They found a lot of blood in his apartment.
加害者とも考えられるが、何らかのトラブルに巻き込まれた可能性も高いね。
Interesting. Seems like a likely suspect, but also possible they were involved in some unrelated trouble.
それと佐々木くんの事件当日に遺体発見現場の近くで
And last but not least, when I was investigating the crime scene,
停車中のオートバイが目撃されていたようです。今日僕が乗ったタクシーの運転手からの情報です。
I spoke with a witness, the cab driver who brought me here, who saw a motorcycle parked near the scene of the crime.
オートバイか。
A motorcycle, eh? Let us save. And then... let's see... I think we've got more to say, so let's try the call and engage first. Let's see... Tsuki.
なんだね。
What is it? Okay, so nothing there. Ayumi.
何かしら？
What is it? Okay, nothing. So maybe I need to
そうい
think.
えば先生は久世誠さんの失踪のことを知っているんだろうか。
I wonder if Mr. Itsugi knows about the disappearance of Makoto Kuze. Alright, so we engage Itsugi.
なんだね
What is it? Ask.
ところで先生、18年前の連続事件の最中に少年が行方不明になったことはご存知ですよね。
Were you aware that a young boy also went missing around the time of the killings 18 years ago?
久世誠あの久世刑事のお兄さんだね
Yes, it was Makoto Kuze, Detective Kuze's brother.
はい、そうです。やっぱりご存知だったんですね。
Okay, I'm glad you already knew about that wrinkle.
実は誠さんが失踪した時警察に協力してたんだよ
I was actually working with the police at time as well.
当時連続少女殺人事件にかかりきりだったカマさんからの依頼でね
Inspector Kamado was overwhelmed with the serial murders, so he asked me to help with the missing person case.
彼の失踪も何か関連があるのではと考えたそうだ
Of course, there was some speculation that the two were related.
なるほど。
I see. I feel like I need to use the bathroom, so I'm gonna take a break to deal with that and get a drink. Be right back. Alright, I'm back, but I got some things to look at, so it'll be a while. Alright. Nothing too big, just some organizational concerns I was having. Well, let's see. Should ask.
彼は夜になっても帰ってこない妹の純子さんを探しに行ったきりいなくなってしまったんだよ。
The story goes that he went looking for his sister Junko, who hadn't come home. He was never seen again.
久世刑事は
What? Wait, so what happened to Junko? I mean, Detective Kuze.
純子さんは一人で帰ってきたんだ。その時の彼女が
She came back alone, but she...
ひどく怯えているように僕には見えたんだ。
Well, she looked pretty shaken up to me.
怯えていた
Shaken up, you say? Guess we have to
気
ask
になった僕
more.
は日を改めて純子さんを訪ねてみたんだ。しかし彼女は
I was curious and went back to visit Junko again another day, but that time, well,
一切口を開かなかったんだ。
she didn't say a word.
それ以降訪ねて行っても会うことすら拒まれてしまってね。
After that, she refused to even see me when I visited.
そして昨日18年ぶりに純子さんに会った。
Believe it or not, yesterday was the first time I've seen her since then. Ah? I think we need to ask more.
僕からは以上だ。
I'm afraid that's all there is to that
あゆ
story.
みちゃんの調査結果を聞こうか。
Now let's hear what Ayumi found. Okay. Let's save here, just to make sure. 'Cause having her on the screen is a good indicator of what to do. So let's ask.
あゆみちゃんお願い
Ayumi, please go ahead.
私は佐々木くんが通っていた南第三中学校に行ってみました。
Sure. Well, I went to investigate Minami Dyson Junior High School, Eisuke's school.
そこで聞き込みをした結果、
I asked around and
佐々木くんは明るくクラスの人気者で成績も良かったということが分かりました。
it sounds like Eisuke was bright, popular, and got good grades.
最近も特に変わった様子もなく、突然のことに生徒たちは驚いていました。
Of course, the students were shocked by his death. They said nothing unusual had been going on.
その佐々木くんは
Also, speaking of Eisuke,
森本めぐみさん、滝口浩平くんという生徒と特に仲が良かったみたいです。
he seems to have been especially close with students Megumi Morimoto and Kohei Takiguchi.
その2人の生徒の担任の先生から話を聞くことができました。
I spoke to Fukuyama, both students' homeroom teacher, as well.
福山という先生なんですが、実は私の中学時代のなぎなた部の先輩だったんです。
Fukuyama was actually my senpai back when I was in the Naginata Club in junior high. Ah.
おお、そうなのか。
Oh, really?
佐々木くんの担任ではないんですけど、できるだけ調査に協力したいと言ってもらいました。
Eisuke's in a different class, but Fukuyama still promised to help the investigation.
それはラッキーだよねあゆみちゃん
That's great, Ayumi.
私も驚いちゃった。
Thanks, yeah, it was a pleasant surprise.
じゃあ今日分かったことをもとに2人の推理を聞かせてくれないか。
Well, I'd like to hear you both review the evidence you've gathered today.
今回の調査でも君たちの活躍が大きな助けになりそうだ。
Your insights will be of great value to the overall investigation. Okay. Let's just save here, just so that we have a good notice of things by image.
18年前の連続少女殺人事件に関連して
Why don't I start with the serial killings 18 years ago?
久世刑事のお兄さん久世誠さんに関する話を聞くことができた。
I uncovered some info about Detective Kuze's brother, Makoto Kuze. Let's see. He was another victim of the same killer who murdered those 3 girls? We don't know that. He was the one who killed those 3 girls. We don't know that, but it's possible. We can't yet be sure if he had anything to do with the killings. Logically, this is the right answer.
連続少女殺人事件と関係があるか不明だ。
We can't yet be sure if he had anything to do with the killings.
あなたの言う通りね。
Sounds right to me.
何も分かっていないというほかないな。
But unfortunately, that's not saying much, and we know even less.
ただ、誠さんの失踪を機に連続殺人事件が鳴りを潜めたというのは気になるね。
It is true that the murders stopped after Makoto disappeared. I'm curious about that. Yes, and it makes it a valid point that he's a suspect, but again, you have to be aware of what you don't know.
今回の事件と18年前の連続少女殺人事件のつながりだけど、これらを踏まえて現時点で言えることは。
But yeah, before I get on with this text, I'm just gonna say that a lot of the problems I have with the crime shows that people watch on TV is that things like that where somebody disappears and the crimes stop, the shows like really focus on that to point towards a person being guilty of something, so it kind of insinuate it just perpetuates the cycle of things like that just equating to guilt when that's not really the case. So that's why I don't technically like how we jump to assumptions a lot. There can be some importance in jumping to assumptions, but it just causes a lot of problems and makes it hard to figure out the truth when necessary. So that's why I'm glad that they're pointing it out here, that thinking like that he's a suspect is not a good way to go about it, and encouraging you to keep that in mind. Anyway, time to continue. Next, here's what we know about the ties between Eisuke's case and the... Hey Jason, how are you doing? Glad to see you around here. This is just a visual novel, so I hope you're alright with that. And I hope you're doing well. Anyway, gonna reread this. Next, here's what we know about the ties between Eisuke's case and the killings from 18 years ago. Alright, So now this choice stuff. Let's see, the killer from 18 years ago has become active again. He's our culprit. We don't know that the culprits are the same. We just know it's a possibility. The killer in this case... That's good. The nice thing about visual novels, though, is it feels easier for me to keep up with chat as well as pay attention to the games like this. So it's a bit nicer that I can have conversation better, but at the same time, it can be a bit difficult when there's nobody around, but hey, you're here. But yeah, right now we're just reviewing the case up until now, and these are a lot simple to pick out logically when you take things into account. So I was saying, yep, exactly. But since I'm not too sure how much you caught of this, at least the first stream, I'm not too sure how much you can add into the logic. So all I think you can do is just like confirm or deny my logic, and right now, like I said, we're reviewing the case. These are our choices, and this one, the killer from 18 years ago, has become active again. He's our culprit. I already ruled that out because it's possible, but we don't know it. Especially with the 18-year gap. And then we have the killer in this case is a copycat. He's following in the footsteps of the killer from 18 years ago. This is also possible because there's an urban legend going around about how the killer from 18 years ago killed and what he did. So people can be copying that from there, but again, we don't know when the urban legend spread or who spread it, and even how, so I kind of doubt it. It's a bit more likely, though, time-wise. Then we can't be sure if there's any connection between this murder and the ones from 18 years ago. So this one feels like the best logically. Because we haven't been told too much about the case from 18 years ago, except for the victims all being female, and the case we're investigating now, the victim is a male. But the method is the same result, with the only difference being the case is from 18 years ago. The strangulation was caused barehanded, and this kid was killed by a rope or cord of some kind. So we're gonna say this. We can't be sure if there's any connection.
この2つの事件のつながりは不明ということだ。
Well, that's fine. Everyone starts somewhere, and so far these things are quite easy to figure out logically. The only thing that's kind of annoying about this game is that times you have to go through everything, and that's even if you are using a guide, and all the guides would tell you is just go through everything. They like say, do this X number of times, yeah, but you're still going through everything no matter what. Alright. So back to this. We can't be sure if there's any connection between this murder and the ones from 18 years ago.
ああ、君の言う通りだ。証拠が出ていない以上、現時点ではつながりがあるとは言えない。
That's right. Without evidence, we can't point any kind of connection just yet.
ただ、違った視点からの推理として一つ考えられることがある。
However, there is one thing that we can deduce.
それはもしや。
Oh, I see. You're suggesting that the killer was likely imitating blank. Let's see. Alright, so why is the space? I don't get why I have to enter this. Okay, no. B, okay. I'm still kind of used to Oh, you would, huh? Well, I'm not surprised. I'm going with my gut instinct on this one. But if it turns out to be correct, I don't get why they have to make it blank like this just to make the suspense. Yes, I'm okay with it.
ああ、その通りだ。
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now I'm just shaking my head going, really, guys? Don't make that a blank. 'Cause he was in the urban legend. I got it because I remembered it, but they shouldn't have made me type it in. So yeah, that's right.
あくまでも一つの仮説にとどめるべきだとは思うがね。
I think we should consider it a valid hypothesis.
さすがだな。すべて的確な推理だよ。
Well, all in all, I'm impressed with your reasoning.
推理してる時のあなた、かっこよかったわよ。私も負けてられないわね。
Way to play it cool there, but don't count me out just yet. I could still solve the case.
さて、今後の調査についてだが、君にはクゼ兄弟のことを調べてもらいたい。
As we proceed with the investigation, I'd like you to take a look at the Kuze siblings, Toma.
クゼ誠さんの失踪が何らかの形で今回の事件に結びつくんじゃないかという気がしているんだ。
I have a feeling that Makoto Kuze's disappearance is relevant now. No, relevant somehow. Yeah, I do too, Itsugi. But we just don't know how.
わかりました。
Understood.
あゆみちゃんは引き続き南第三中学校の関係者を洗ってみてくれ。
As for you, Ayumi, can you see if you can get more info from the folks at Minami Daisen Junior High?
先生はどうするんですか？
I'm on it, but what about you, Mr. Itsugi?
僕はエミオという都市伝説のことを調べてみようと思っている。 確かめたいことがあってね。
I'm going to dig into the Emio legend a bit more. There's something about the Smiling Man I want to confirm.
しばらく帰ってこられないかもしれないな。
I may be occupied for quite a while.
先生はやっぱりマイペースだ。
Mr. Itsugi marches to the beat of his own drum.
いや、それにしてもあゆみちゃん、先輩が南第三中学校の先生だなんて本当についてるね。
So your old senpai's a teacher at the school, huh? It's great that you have that connection there.
そうなの。福山先輩、卒業後もよく部活を見に来てくれたのよ。
Yeah, that's right. Fukuyama even came to watch our club after graduation.
へえ、後輩思いのいい先輩だね。
Sounds like a good mentor.
先輩の高校のなぎなた部、男子は入部できなかったんだって。
Totally. But boys weren't allowed to be part of the Naginata club at his school. That's a bit curious. Because Naginatas are bladed weapons in my mind. So it shouldn't matter if they're wielded by boys or girls.
男子
Oh, your senpai's a man? Yep, let's see. Oh, your senpai's a man? Yep. And right now, I'm not surprised about this revelation. I would have been surprised if we stayed on my guy here, but we actually saw him because in this title, we actually investigated in her perspective for a bit. So we met him there.
Ah, そうそう。何か分かったら教えてもらえるように、携帯の番号を交換しておいたわよ。
Well, yeah. Oh, also we exchanged numbers so he can let me know if he learns anything useful.
そりゃ ありがたい話だね。
Oh, great.
そうなの。
Yeah. He had no idea at all. And the guy honestly kind of irritated me when we saw him from her perspective, so it's not helping me relate to my stand-in avatar here, who we see on screen now. Let's see. Yeah.
あなたどうかしたの？何か心配事でも思い出したの？
Is there something wrong? You suddenly got weird about this.
いや、別に。
No, it's nothing. Yeah. He definitely is.
So, ならいいけど。
Okay, if you say so. Chapter 3, The Language of Flowers. Yukariko Village.
先生が教えてくれた住所によれば、久世兄弟が暮らしていた家はこの近くのはずなんだけど。
According to Mr. Itsugi's directions, the house where the Kuze siblings lived should be around here.
誰かに道を聞いた方が良さそうだな。
Maybe I should ask for different directions. That wouldn't be a bad idea, but right now I'm liking the looks of this scenery more than what I see in my life right now. Like, this is countryside thing. It's setting, obviously, but it definitely looks more beautiful than what you get in the city. Okay. So at least make a save. Alright. So there's not much to do except look around. So let's do this. And this is kind of a bit like what Ace Attorney's like, at least the later ones I've heard about. So you're investigating things like this. There's a truck parked here. Is someone around? Okay. And this one, there's a greenhouse. So let's see if there's anything to know here. I don't see anyone in the greenhouse. Alright. How far out? Okay, the buildings are too far to be noted. And I doubt the cabbages will do anything, but why not? Whoa, that guy just sprouted out of the field like he was planted there. I kinda had the same reaction there. What about you, Jason? Yep, exactly, a pop-up. I guess he was just crouching down, huh? Should I go talk to him? Yes. I would pretty much agree with that there, Jason. It's definitely funny to think of it like that. But that's what I want to go with too. Let's go ahead and try and engage him. A villager. Excuse... Yep! A cabbage man! It fits perfectly. Excuse me, do you have a moment? What do you want? Let's see. We ask him. Excuse me, do you know where... No, do you know the way to the Kuze residence? The Kuze place? Sure, Sonny, just go straight down that dirt road and head toward the mountains. It's right at the end of the road, can't miss it. Got it, thank you very much. Straight down the road, huh? Let's get there ASAP. Alright. travel. Detective Kusei's family home. Detective Kusei's family home.
突き当たりの家。ここだな。
The house at the end of the road. It must be this one. Sure to save. So that we start here. Now, obviously, this one would be a look and examine. Or an engage. So let's try engaging first. Hello? Anyone home? Okay. So let's do some looking around. Front door. The nameplates have been removed. Yeah, it does. So it's not surprising that the nameplate has been removed, but it's still a good idea to check things out. Since we're supposed to be detectives, and detectives need information. Let's see, so... I can't say for sure that this was Detective Kusei's home. Okay. Mailbox, even though this would be illegal here in the US, probably. Nothing in the mailbox. Yep, exactly. It's not cracked, but it's pretty dirty and hard to see through. So there's that one. What about the grass? Grass is overgrown. No one's done any yard work for a long time. What about here? Doesn't seem like anyone's here. So let's do that. Try to examine the surroundings. It's quiet and peaceful. It doesn't seem like anyone is around. So let's try thinking. Let's look around at everything we can. Okay, so... Oh, a grasshopper. Okay. I'll get what a grasshoppers hear about. Let's see. Don't chase after it. Professional detectives don't do that sort of thing. Don't tell me that they're... Let's look up here. Is the place just vacant? There, we've got something. At least a bit new. It's an old house in the country.
ないのかな。
Okay, so now it's just repeating.
曇りガラスじゃなさそうだ。
I don't think it's frosted glass. And here,
誰も住んでいないのかな。
again, just vacant. What about here?
玄関周りに表札は見当たらない。
We know that there's no nameplate.
誰も住んでいないのかな。
Again. Let's see.
曇りガラスじゃなさそうだ。
Again with that one.
曇りガラスじゃなさそうだ。
I don't think it's frosted glass. That's a little different.
曇りガラスじゃなさそう。
No. What about the panes here?
誰も住んでいないのかな。
Times like these, it can be quite frustrating.
調べられそうなところは一通り確認しておこう。
Everything we can. The only thing I haven't tried was this path. Or maybe these things down here. So, it's a bit hard to see
田舎
them.
の古民家だ。
Okay, that's the same thing we got. What about you?
誰も住んでいないのかな。
Still the same thing.
誰も住んでいないのかな。
Still the same thing. This
ま
one.
たもういない。
The grasshopper got away. Alright.
またもういない。
Okay, we don't care about a grasshopper.
またもういない。
We don't care.
またもういない。
Do you notice anything that I'm missing, Jason? Because it just says to keep looking everywhere. If not, then I'll probably take a look at a guide. Let's see, there's nothing there. Let's try engaging again.
窓や玄関がこの様子じゃ誰もいないのか。よし、もう一回だけ。
Okay. Oh, pot on the right side? Yeah, it's kind of hard to hit that pot, so I might try that if it doesn't advance here. The place looks deserted, so maybe no one's home, but let me try one more time.
すみません。どなたかいらっしゃいませんか。
Excuse me, anyone home? Because the only pot I'm seeing is that's kind of covered by that tall stalk there, so you can't see it too well. So if they're just gonna make me look again, then I'll try that. Excuse me, anyone home?
やっぱダメか。
Well, that didn't work. Okay. Let's try and get that pot. Over here. And it's marked as grass.
またもういない。
Okay, still the grasshopper. Although there's this one too.
またもういない。
Still about the grasshopper. We don't like that.
誰も住んでいないのかな。
See, right here. Yeah.
誰も住んでいないのかな。
Because it just repeated, but oh well, it was worth a try. Thanks for the suggestion.
またもういない。
Still more grasshopper.
誰も住んでいないのかな。
Is this place just vacant? Let's see. Let's try surroundings more.
周囲はひっそりと静まり返っている。人の気配は感じられない。
Let's see, it's quiet and peaceful. It doesn't seem like anyone is around. I think I'm gonna look up a guide on this one because I hate when it goes like this. Because in my mind, with it being this empty, I should be able to go into that building. Well, we can't necessarily go back, but that's a good idea. You just can't necessarily go back to places where you've been that easily, because up here are the only choices you get. But I guess I haven't used the phone yet, so yeah. But that I see the phone option, I'm gonna try that. And then look at the guide that I managed to pull up and see what I'm supposed to do. So let's see, use phone.
先生に確認しよう。
I should check with me.
いや、もう少し自分で頑張ってみよう。
Or maybe not. Second thought, maybe I should keep investigating for now. Okay. But we've kind of looked everywhere we
調べ
can.
られそうなところを一通り確認しておこう。
Let's look around at everything we can. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we got that one. Okay, so we did window, we did mailbox, front door, house, grass. The only thing I'm missing here is the clothesline, it looks like. Guess we both kind of ignored this. Well, let's give it a shot since it's the only thing that neither one of us noted.
古びた物干し台だ。最近使われた様子はないな。
It's an old clothesline, doesn't look like it's been used recently.
調べられるところは一通り調べたぞ。
I think I've gone over everything. Yep, clothesline was what I was missing. It's kind of hard to tell that it's a clothesline though, isn't it, Jason?
もしかしてここって空き家なんじゃ。
Yeah, it does look that way to me too. Maybe the place is vacant. Yep. Yeah, I got you. Let's try and do think or the phone then.
本当に誰もいないようだ。出直した方がいいのかな。
Yeah. Let's see, doesn't look like anyone's here. Maybe I should come back later.
そうだ。先生なら何か知ってるかもしれない。
Oh, maybe Mr. Utsugi would know something. Finally, we're getting somewhere. So phone's a good idea. So is call and engage. Let's use the phone.
あれ、画面がつかないな。確かこうやって。
Wait, the screen isn't working. It's supposed to light up, isn't it? My guy forgot to charge his phone!
あ、電池が切れてる。これじゃかけられないや。
Oh, the battery's dead. I can't make a call like this.
事務所に帰ったら今日こそ充電しなきゃ。
I need to remember to recharge the battery when I get back to the office.
しかし参ったな、誰もいないなんて。戻ってさっきの人にもう一度話を聞くか。
Well, of course there'd be no bars. His battery is dead. Yep. He's definitely absent-minded for all the he picks up. Anyway, there's no one here, so let's go back and talk to that guy in the field again. Now Cabbage Man is a choice again! What are you doing?
あ、びっくりした。あなたは。
Oh, you scared me. Sorry. You are...
わしゃ隣に住んどる田山っちゅうもんじゃ。
Name's... Yeah, I wasn't expecting this either. But hey, at least we got one. Name's Tayama. I live next door.
こんにちは。
Hey, hello. Alright. I don't want to go through all that again, so let's make a save with this guy in the frame. And now let's badger him for answers.
こちらのお家、誰もいらっしゃらないようなのですが。
Sorry, I didn't see anyone in the house.
お隣さんは空き家じゃ。いくら叫んでも誰も出てきやせんぞ。
Yeah, no one lives there, so no matter how much you shout, no one's coming out. And this is why you want to investigate or you ask the neighbors, darn it. I can't believe they made us do all that for nothing. Alright. Thanks for coming, Jason. But yeah. With what they made us do, I don't like how they had us examine everything, because the smart move would be to check on neighbors. Yep. But yeah, see you later, Jason. Thanks for coming, and I hope you get answers too. Let's see, back to this. Yeah, no one lives there, so no matter how much you out, no one's coming out. And as I was saying, you want to check on the neighbors too if a building's like this.
やっぱり空き家だったんだ。
Just like I suspected.
ここ、久世さんのお宅なんですよね。
I see, but this was the Kuze residence, wasn't it?
おお、その通りじゃが、もう誰も住んどりゃせん。
Sure was, but like I said, no one lives here anymore.
ちょっとお話を聞かせてもらっていいですか？
Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
ええけんども、あんた、純子ちゃんの知り合いか何かか？
Sure, but you a friend of Junko's or something?
僕は
No, I'm a private...
待てよ。僕がここに来たことが久世刑事に知られたら。
Wait, maybe I don't want it to get back to Detective Kuze that I was snooping around here.
どうしよう。
She might yell at me. What should I do? Kind of a tough one, but we want information and we want to play it safe, so I'm gonna say conceal.
ここは名乗らずに行こう。
I'll conceal my identity for now.
はん？
You're what now? You're what now?
単なる知り合いです。
A private person, so I'd rather not say.
おお、ほうかほうか。
Oh, I see, I see.
なんとかごまかせたかな。
Ooh, close one. Ask.
先ほど空き家とおっしゃってましたが、いつ頃から空き家になったんですか？
You mentioned it earlier that the house was vacant. How long has it been that way?
そうじゃのう。確か2年くらい前からじゃったかな。
Let's see, I think it's been about 2 years.
刑事になった純子ちゃんは、早うからこの村から出て行っての。
Junko went off to be a detective and left the
よ
village.
しえさんも、もうここには住んどらんし、まこっちゃんも。
And Yoshie doesn't live here anymore, neither does Makoto.
おらんからの。
Oh yeah, no one's around. Okay. Keep
じゃ
asking.
けん、誰も住んどらん。
Yep, no one lives here anymore. Let's make sure that we exhausted it.
じゃけん、誰も住んどらん。
Yep, we did. Think.
よしえさんはお母さんだろうか。
Yoshie, could that be Kuze's mother?
まっちゃんは久世刑事のお兄さんのことだな。
And Makoto is Detective Kuze's brother, of
田山
course.
さんに久世家のことをいろいろ聞いてみよう。
I've got all kinds of burning questions about the Kuze family. Alright, we got something. So Yoshie.
よしえさんというのは
Yoshie.
まこっちゃんと純子ちゃんの祖母にあたる人じゃよ。
Ah, she's Makoto and Junko's grandma.
久世刑事のおばあちゃんか。
Detective Kuze's grandmother, I see.
よしえさんは本に優しい人での。まこっちゃんと純子ちゃんをとても可愛がっとった。
She was lovely, just a kind person who took very good care of her grandkids. I want to know more.
よしえさんは孫2人が本当に可愛くて仕方なかったみたいだよ。
Yoshie really loves her 2 grandkids. Okay, let's make sure we exhausted it.
よしえさんは孫2人が本当に可愛くて仕方なかったみたいじゃよ。
Yep, we did exhaust that one. So now let's ask about the siblings.
純子さんと誠さんはどんなご兄弟だったんですか？
What were Junko and Makoto like as kids, you know? Brother and sister wise.
そうじゃの
Let me think.
どっちか言うたら妹の純子ちゃんの方がまるでお姉さんみたいにしとったの。
Junko, she always acted more like the big sister than the little one.
なんとなく想像はできますね。
I can imagine.
そうじゃろそうじゃろ。
Haha. Yep, you know what I mean.
仲のええ兄弟じゃったよ。
They got along very well as siblings. Okay, let's ask more.
まこっちゃんと純子ちゃんはまだ幼い頃にご両親を事故で亡くしての。
Those two kids, Makoto and Junko, lost their parents in an accident when they were young.
父方の祖父母にあたる久世さん夫婦に引き取られ、この村で過ごしたんじゃ。
So their grandparents, Mr. and Mrs. Kuze, took them in. They all lived right here in the village.
そうだったんですか。
Oh, I didn't know that.
兄弟に寂しい思いはさせまいと、久世さん夫婦はそりゃもう二人を大切に育てたんじゃ。
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Kuze were real generous to take care of the kids like that.
その甲斐あって元気に育っていった。まこっちゃんと純子ちゃんは
Thanks to them, Makoto and Junko had pretty normal childhoods and they grew up healthy and strong.
本人仲のええ兄弟じゃった。
Ah, they were good kids. Okay, let's see if we exhausted them.
元気に大きなった仲のええ兄弟じゃった。
Let's see, they were good brother and sister team, those two, so that was a little different. But make sure they exhaust it.
仲のええ兄弟じゃった。
Yep, we did. Exhaust that, so now let's see about observations.
誰かがなんか叫んどるなと思って来てみたら子供がおってびっくりしたで。
I thought I heard yelling, so I came over to check it out. Imagine my surprise to find a youngster like you.
子供。
Youngster, I mean I'm 19. Let's ask about more.
子供は元気が一番じゃ。
Healthy kids are happy kids, aren't they? Okay, let's keep looking.
子供は元気が一番じゃ。
Okay, so we exhausted him. Let's think.
お隣さんなら何か知ってるかもしれない。いろいろ聞いてみよう。
I think this neighbor has a lot of info. Let's keep asking. So let's ask about the grandma.
純子ちゃんが家を出た後はここで旦那と二人で暮らしとったんじゃが。
Anyway, after Junko left home, it was just Yoshie and her husband living here.
2年前に旦那に先立たれてしもうてな。
And he passed away, about 2 years ago now.
時期にここを出て行かれたんじゃ。
So she left soon after.
そうでしたか。
Is that so?
ヨシエさんは両親を失った兄弟の母親代わりとして本当に頑張っとったよ。
Yoshie really raised those kids right, especially considering how they lost their parents. Okay, let's ask about the siblings
元
again.
気に大きなった仲のええ兄弟じゃった。
So we exhausted that one still. More
子供は
observations.
元気が一番じゃ。
We exhausted that. So we'll continue on with the
今、
grandma.
吉江さんはどちらにいらっしゃるんですか？
So where's Yoshie now?
村の老人ホームで暮らしとるよ。
She lives in a retirement home in the village. Okay, so she's still alive.
一人暮らしは 何かと心配じゃからということで純子ちゃんに勧められての。
Junko didn't want her living alone, so it was her idea.
なるほど。それで今は空き家なんですね。
So that explains why the family home is empty.
そうじゃ。この家ももうすぐ取り壊すことになっとる。
That's right, they're actually gonna be tearing this house down pretty soon.
そうなんですね。
Oh, I see. Let's keep going. Ask about more.
子供は元気が一番じゃ。
Okay. So that's exhausted. Let's ask about her
シエ
again.
さんは老人ホームに移ったんじゃ。この家ももうすぐ取り壊すことになっとる。
Yoshie lives in a retirement home now. The house is going to be torn down soon, so we probably did exhaust
いつか
him.
まこっちゃんが帰ってくるかもしれん。
Maybe not.
そうね暮らしおった家やろうにの。
Maybe Makoto will come back one day. I'm sure he'd love to see this place again. Let's ask about the siblings
兄弟
again.
が育った家がのうなるんじゃの。
They'll be sad when their house isn't there anymore. Okay. Let's keep going.
兄弟が育った家がのうなるんじゃの。
They'll be sad when their house isn't there anymore, so he repeated himself. What about
子供は
observations?
元気が一番じゃ。
We exhausted it. Let's try thinking.
この家はもうすぐ。
So this house is going to be torn down. Keep thinking.
この家はもうすぐ。
So it's going to be torn down, huh? Let's keep
な
going.
んじゃ。
What is it? Okay, so Engage didn't do anything. Keep going. Okay, so we got nothing.
兄弟が育った家がのうなるんじゃの。
Okay, he repeated.
子供は元気がいい。
Okay. Let's try looking at the house.
誰も住まなくなったクゼだ。きっといろいろな思い出が詰まっていることだ。
The family home seems to be empty, but I'm sure it's filled with
それ
memories.
がなくなってしまうのはクゼ刑事にとって
I wonder if Detective Kuze would be sad if she saw it like this. Hmm?
なんじゃ。久世さんちが気になるか。
Okay, what are you doing here anyway? Interested in the Kuze family home?
はい。
Yes, in a sense.
わかるぞ。わしもたまに気になって様子を見に来てしまうんじゃ。
I hear ya. Every so often I come to check out the place myself, just curiosity, you
人
know?
が住まん家は痛みが早い。しかも何かと不用心じゃからの。
Vacant houses have a way of falling to pieces pretty quickly if you don't tend to them, but you know that.
いえ、そうじゃないんですけど。
I didn't, but...
おお、そういえば。
Oh, by the way... Hmm? Ask. Okay, so we exhausted her, the siblings. We exhausted the siblings. Observations.
あれは確か3日前のことじゃ。寄り合いで遅くなった帰り道にふと見たら。
I think it was 3 days ago, yeah, I was on my way home from a meeting and I saw...
誰もおらんはずの久世さんの家に明かりがついとったんじゃ。
I saw light on in the house here. No one's supposed to be there.
気になったわしゃ様子を見に行ってみた。
I was curious... Oh, I was curious about what was going on, so I went to check.
中から純子ちゃんが出てきたんじゃよ。
That's when Junko walked out the door.
クゼ刑事3日前に。
So Detective Kuze was here 3 days ago.
必要なものが残っとらんかを確かめに来たんだと純子ちゃんは言うとった。
Junko said she just came by to see if she had left anything behind she might need.
もうすぐ取り壊しが始まってお騒がせしてしまうのが申し訳ないと。
See, because the house is getting torn down soon, she felt bad that it would be a disturbance.
謝られてしもうたわい。
Poor girl, she just kept apologizing.
久しぶりやけん。うちで茶でも飲んでけと言うたんじゃが。
Of course, I invited her to tea. I hadn't seen her in ages.
せっかくですが明日も早くから仕事じゃ言うて恐縮しながら帰っていった。
But she said she couldn't. She had to work extra early the next day and all that, you know.
純子ちゃんが刑事さんとはの
I can't
う
believe
なったもんじゃ。
I can't believe she's a detective now. She's all grown up. Alright. We're gonna try and get through at least this scene then. So about Kuze.
まるで刑事ドラマに出てくる人みたいじゃったの。
She looked just like the detectives you see on TV. More.
純子ちゃんも大人になったんじゃの。
I guess she's all grown up. More.
純子ちゃんべっぴんさんになっちゃったの。
I gotta say, Junko has blossomed into a very pretty young woman. You're not saying anything useful here.
純子ちゃんべっぴんさんになっちゃったの。
So we exhausted that because he says that she blossomed into a young woman.
純子ちゃんべっぴんさんになっちゃったの。
Okay. So that was an observation too.
村の老人ホームで暮らしとるよ。
We know that. So let's think.
ここで聞けることはこれくらいかな。
I don't think I have any more questions.
久世刑事のおばあさんに話を聞けないかな。
Maybe it's time to see if I can talk to Detective Kuse's grandmother.
田山さんなら吉江さんがどこの老人ホームに移ったか知っているかもしれない。聞いてみよう。
Tayama might know which retirement home Yoshie went to. Let's find out. The moment the scene changes, I think I'm gonna call it.
Yoshieさんはどちらの老人ホームに入られたんですか？
Which retirement home is Yoshie living in?
確かゆかりこリラックスじゃったかの。
Let's see, I'm pretty sure it's called Yukari Ko Relax. Yeah, that's it.
ゆかりこリラックスですね。ありがとうございます。
Yukari Ko Relax. Great, thank you.
名前の通りそら立派でハイカラなところらしいぞ。
It's a nice name, and I hear the place lives up to it.
そこの山をちょっと登った先にある場所じゃ。
It's just a little ways up past the mountain if you're looking for it. Alright. So we can finally leave. Yukariko Relax.
いろいろと教えていただきありがとうございました。吉江さんに会ってみようと思います。
Thanks for all the info, I appreciate it. I'm going to see if I can talk to Yoshie.
おうかおうか。吉江さんによろしゅうにな。
Okay, okay. Tell Yoshie I said hello.
そうじゃ。ちょっと待っとれ。
Oh, before you go?
なんだろう。
おれ。
I've got something for you. Okay, let's take it. Bag.
ナ
Yes.
スですね。
Oh, that's a lot of eggplants.
チン畑で育ったナスじゃ。うまいぞ。ちょっとやけんど持っていきなせ。
Yeah, grew these babies myself. They're delicious. It ain't much, but I want you to have them.
あ、こんなにたくさん。
So many eggplants.
まこっちゃんはナスが大好物だったんじゃ。
See, Makoto was a big fan of eggplants.
あ、そうだったんですか。
Oh, I didn't know
あ
that.
りがとうございます。いただきます。
Thank you very much. I'll gladly take these. Okay. Again, I want to go to the inn.
じゃあ僕、ゆかりこリラックスへ行ってみます。美味しそうなナス、ありがとうございました。
I'm off to Yukari. Eco relax, but thank you so much for the delicious eggplants.
気ぃつけて行きなし。
Safe travels. Alright. 3 days ago, 8:19 p.m. to Kuze House. So that was a room, huh? Kariko relax.
やっと着いた。
Oh, finally, I'm here.
田山さんの言うちょっとって全然ちょっとじゃないんだな。
Funny how far Tayama's idea of a little way turned out to be.
いただいたナスも袋からこぼればかりだし、ゆかりこリラックスも遠かったし。
Meanwhile, I'm lugging enough eggplants to feed an army and hiking up a mountain.
であれリラックスゆかりこ村
Wait, this says relax, Kariko Village.
教えてもらった名前と少し違うけど、多分ここだろうな。
That's not exactly what Tayama said, but I must be in the right place.
久世義恵さん、久世刑事のおばあさんか。どんな人かな。
So, Yoshie Kuze, I wonder what Detective Kuze's grandmother will be like.
こんにちは。
Hello. Right. I'm gonna save here and call it a day. I thank you all for coming. If you're on YouTube and you liked this, be sure to leave a like and share this with anybody else that you think might like this. If you'd like the chance to chill with me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notifications to hopefully be notified of when I'll be streaming again. And if you're on Twitch, you know what to do. Let's see. As for when I plan to be streaming again, I've got plans tomorrow, lunch plans, so I'm gonna say that the next time I stream will be on Monday, but be sure to check my community tab over on YouTube on that, because that's where I try to keep people up to date on that. And with that, let's check somebody for the Twitch follow viewers to raid. Buckeye's on again, but I feel like sending you guys elsewhere today. Because as nice as he is, want to spread things around. So let's try searching for that. Okay. So that's not a good thing. I'll give it one more shot, and if not, then I'm just gonna give up, because I don't want to stream on to raid somebody more than once here unless they're really good. Okay. So yeah, we're not gonna raid out this time. So I thank you again for coming.